Hey, what's going on, parents? Happy Teenager Tuesday. My name is Will Perry, if we haven't got the chance to meet. And we are in the last episode of this series that we're doing called What My Parents Did Well, where we are interviewing students who are no longer high schoolers and they are graduated, but in hindsight, they're just talking about what they appreciated about what their parents did well, maybe some memories or even some rules and stuff that they didn't like at the time. With me today is Sean and Clin. What's up, fellas?
What's up? What's up?
How we doing?
Good. And you?
Good. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Clin. I went to Rock Hill High School in Prosper. I played basketball all 4 years. I'm gonna be attending UT Tyler in East Texas.
Yeah.
I'm Shawn. I went to McKinney Christian Academy and I played basketball there. I will be playing basketball at the University of St. Mary in Kansas.
Yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm.
Big ballers.
That's good.
Wait, are you playing basketball in college?
No, I'm not. No. I'm just gonna study. I'm gonna major in finance and then minor in business.
Oh, cool. And just dominate intramurals.
Yep, intramurals.
Right?
Yeah. It's gonna be a blast.
Tell us about your families.
It's me, my mom, and my brother.
Yeah.
My brother's moved up to Washington about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And he's been up there with his fiance, and then it's just me and my mom here in McKinney.
Okay, cool. Sean?
As of now, it's just me, my mom, my dad, and my brother. My sister's in New Braunfels studying in med school right now.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. Cool. Okay, let's ask this question. I've enjoyed this question that I've done for the first one. What is a rule or something in your house that your parents made you do, made you follow, something that at the time you really did not like that rule, but in hindsight, you're thankful for it?
All right, I'll go first. For me, my mom always tells me, do what you need to do before you do what you want to do. I feel like it's easy. It's easy for us to want to go to the football game before we study because that's just more fun, obviously. So just get the stuff that you need to do, get it done now because you'll be thankful to yourself now instead of looking back and dang, I should have done this or this.
Yeah. And
it also helps you build a good prioritizing skills.
Yeah.
That's kind of similar with my mom. When I was younger, she made me she made timetables for me. So I knew exactly at maybe 3 I'd had basketball practice or I would be learning at 4. I don't have those timetables now, but in my head I know there's certain times for everything and I should section it off.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Let's talk about sports a little bit. Both your parents are believers,
Yep.
And obviously sports has been a priority. How did you appreciate your parents kind of balancing athletics with faith or with church? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you want me to go first?
I got it. Balancing faith and basketball, it's not easy because sometimes you might have a practice the same day as church, but ultimately you have to think about it like this. Basketball is just temporary. We're only gonna play until a certain age for most of us because it's really hard to make the NBA or keep on advancing. So I just started to go to church on Wednesdays and then I would make up my basketball training time at another time where I'll implement it into my morning workout or just change the time of my workouts for the day. Or we also had a lot of tournaments throughout the weekends and it also made it hard for us to go to church. So what me and my mom would do was as we would drive to our games, if we weren't able to make it Sunday morning, we just listen to church online. We're still receiving the message and we're still growing spiritually and we're also still able to attend the things that we need to attend.
Yeah, nice, that's awesome. What's something maybe that your parents did at home that helped grow your faith? You know, there's always church and man, it's great. You know, you hear messages, you have small group leaders and stuff, but what's something that maybe habits or some consistency or something that your parents did at home?
For me, my mom is her faith is unbelievably strong. So throughout the whole day as she's working, she's always listening to messages. And I just walk into her room and just sit there for a little bit and I could just get deeper into my faith, learning what she's learning as well. And then we'll make it it's one thing we always do is we pray before every meal. We always have to thank God. And then every night we always pray together. And that's 2 of the big things that we do every single time.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, my mom, every single year or every couple months, she has this little kind of cup kind of thing where she writes down not necessarily near misses, but basically just thanking God for all the blessings we have.
Okay.
And she puts them all in this cup and at the end of every month, we kind of we see the cup and be like, okay, like this cup's been here for a while. Let's look what's inside it.
Yeah.
And after a while, I looked inside and I was like, wow, like these are a lot of things that I've just brushed off, and like they're good reminders.
Oh wow, that's a really cool, like,
Yeah.
consistent kind of visual side of it too. Yeah, gosh, I love that. What's one? You know what? Let's talk about. Let's go back to like schooling and athletics and that kind of thing. How do you feel like your parents did a good job of like supporting you, as well as like understanding who you are? You know, not just, I guess, pushing you to only achieve, but kind of balancing that idea of like we want to help you do the best that you can, but also we just love you. You know what I mean?
All right, I could go for this personally. So growing up, I played basketball all the time. Like I spent several hours at the gym, like always just wanting to get better. And then like towards the end of my high school career, I started falling out of love with basketball. And it was when I told my mom, I was low-key scared to tell her that I didn't want to play in college because we spent so much effort and time into perfecting my craft of like basketball. Like she spent money to take me to training sessions, time, gas, and just like all this other things that build up. And I was scared to tell her. But whenever I told her, she was understanding because she just wants what's best for me and for my heart. And she was understanding that I didn't love basketball and that it's okay to not love it. You just need to find something that you're passionate about.
Yeah, oh, that's cool.
For me, I went to McKinney North for the first 3 years of my high school career. And I think my parents really just challenged me in a sense of like, going to MCA, going to the private school, like the academics were going to be harder. It was definitely an adjustment, but I feel like the challenge they gave for me was almost motivating because they believed that I could do it and believed I could change my habits, and ultimately it worked out for the better.
Yeah. One thing that I've been talking with some other people about is this idea of like parents having to try to find this balance of give freedom and the ability to make life choices, but also to protect you know, to protect their kids as well. Do you feel like your parents did a good job with that?
Yes, I believe my mom set good boundaries. Personally, I don't have a curfew because my mom just trusts me enough to make the right decisions and do what's right, because ultimately she's not going to be there whenever I'm in college, so it's up to me to make the right decisions. So
at what age did you not have a curfew anymore?
Oh, just when I turned 18.
Okay.
So it's very recent. It's very recent. It's just like more freedom.
Yeah.
Well, I still do have a curfew. I get home like, I really don't like to be out late personally.
Okay.
Unless I'm with my friends, like I don't want to sleep over. Like I just want to come back and sleep in my own bed.
Okay.
That's like the only time I'll come home really, really, really late.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, it's okay to set boundaries, but also setting too many boundaries, I feel like, would also create sneakiness for your children.
Absolutely.
Did some of your friends, not you of course, but some of your friends have some sneakiness there? Or
I feel like people can have sneakiness of like, just like deceive and like not telling the whole truth.
Yeah.
But like, that's always gonna happen. Is we're all teenagers, we're gonna want to live our lives, but it's just like ultimately do what you believe is best and follow like the path that you believe is the righteous way.
Yeah. Do you feel like when you did make a mistake or you messed up or you did something that you really didn't like, you know, do you feel like with your parents, like, oh, I can take this to them and talk with them easy?
I feel like I can. I mean, me and my mom are really, really close, and I feel like I take pretty much everything, whether it's a minor inconvenience or it's really, really big. I can bring anything to her and she will like give me the best advice possible that she could. So,
what do you think they did to build that trust?
I mean, I don't know. I've been like that ever since like I was yay tall. I mean, I don't really know where that comes from. Honestly.
Okay.
I feel like it's easy for me to trust my mom because ultimately your parents always want the best for you. So like, when you come to them with your mistakes, they're not going to look at you for your mistake. They're going to look for how can we fix this and how can we grow so this doesn't happen again.
Yeah. Man, I love that. What's something that your parents have done as parents, maybe in their parenting style, that Lord willing, if you're a parent one day, you want to do it the same way?
I feel like there's not just one specific thing for me. I feel like the way that my mom raised me was really good because she always brought me to church, always like heavy on academics because she believes education is like the key for future success. So she's heavy on education, and I also believe education as well, and growing our relationship to Christ is as well. So just like the small things like quality time and all the things that you would want to feel like a happy aspect and like a positive environment are the aspects that I'd like to take away from my mom.
I feel like one of the big things I learned from my mom is like how she treats others. Like she's very kind-hearted, and like it even pours into my older sister and older brother. And there are even people I look up to. Like my older brother, I'm really close with him. And if you ask Clin, I pretty much have all of his attributes. I have the same haircut. I've had pretty much everything you could think of. And I mean, learning from her ultimately being like the loving person she is and how she treats people and everything like that. I feel like I just want to be like that kind of parent.
Yeah, that's cool.
I agree as well.
What's something, if you get to, if your parents were listening to this podcast, what's an encouragement and appreciation, a thanks that you would say to them?
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for being a stable place I could come to with any problem. Though I didn't like it sometimes, and I was a little angry with some of the restrictions I had that I felt I had, being in my room, not being able to go out at a certain time. But ultimately, I know it was for a good reason, and I love you guys.
I agree. Just to piggyback, thank you. I appreciate all the things that you think are unnoticed, like just like the times that you've like the small things, like helping me, like making my bed, helping me with my laundry, all the other things that you think are unappreciated. They're all seen, and just thank you. And if I don't say it enough, I love you so much. Thank you for everything you've done as a parent, as a mom, and also as a friend.
Love it. And as a friend, man, that's cool. That's good. It's crazy. The older your kids get, eventually that relationship kind of morphs away from like I'm the coach and I'm the person you have to listen to this like mentor friendship thing. So that's cool. That's cool you said that, man. Parents, I hope this series has been encouraging for you. Always remember that you can do this. You're not alone. God is with you, and so are we. Have a great week.